What's up? It's your boy Big G, back again with yet another video. I'd like to thank everybody who subscribed to my page. I hope you're getting some enlightenment from my stories and my experience as a correction officer and an inmate. You know, I was honored the other day walking in the grocery store and a young man walked by me and acknowledged my name and told me he was in the academy, and he just wanted some advice from me. And I gave him the sound advice. I'm not going to say his name. I'm not going to blow him up because a lot of people really, I don't know, a lot of people don't want other people to know that they're in the correction academy because they know how the streets, some people in the streets just hate law enforcement. You know what I mean? They just hate it for no reason. They ain't got no reason. They don't know you or you never did nothing to them, but they just hate anybody who may be possessing this badge. So I'm going to respect his privacy. But salute to the young man. Like I told everybody, I still feel it's a good job. Don't be like me. I screw that job up. And I always say it doesn't, money ain't everything, but you can make some good money. And it's not how much money you make, it's what you do with it. So with that, I'm just going to get on with my stories. Now, I'm going to say it like this. Some people may be feeling my last video, maybe thinking that I'm on Puffy's side or don't have compassion for the victims or the people who things happen to. That's further from the truth. All I'm saying is me, just like a whole bunch of other people, have been convicted of crimes, and justifiably so. I know in my situation, it was justified. I was doing wrong. I was hustling as a correctional officer inside the jail. Only thing I'm saying is a whole bunch of stuff is coming out the woodwork. And it's appeared to me that right now anybody can come and say anything. Oh, he killed me in the third grade and I came back to life. I mean, I'm not trying to make light of this man's situation. He gonna go through it. All I'm trying to say, if it's proof of wrongdoing, then justice needs to be served. Another thing I'm gonna say is I've never seen so many helpless people in my life that couldn't do nothing at no time to save themselves or to fight back. That's all I'm saying. No, I'm not taking nobody's side. Please, don't crucify me. I'm not taking nobody's side. I'm just saying, I try to put myself in certain people's shoes. If somebody was trying to do something to me, now I'm fighting, I'm doing whatever I got to do. You ain't going to hear about it 30 years later. Not with me. Not with Big G. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not saying that nothing happened. I'm not saying this man is guilty or not guilty. I'm just saying with me. You try something with me, I'm going to let you know right then and there what it is. You dig? So, with that being said, did I ever tell you the story about the correction officer that got robbed inside the jail by an inmate? They got robbed. Inmate robbed him inside the jail. So I know y'all probably saying, you a correction officer. How is that even possible? I'm gonna tell you how it's possible because I keep telling people jail is just like the streets and correction officers are human. All right? They're human. They make mistakes. They're not perfect. They got the same problems you got outside. It's just that they wear a badge and they don't supposed to let you see that side, while they working. Now, one time I'm working in the jail, doing my thug thizzle, running around, you know what I'm saying? It was one of these days when I was coming to collect my money. And I was going from housing area to housing area to people, inmates I knew that was working for me who had money for me. So I would go to the housing area, knock on the gate, suckle and smuckle with the female, talk to the dudes there and stuff like that. And I'm an officer, so they think nothing less. When I say, inmate Bradshaw, what's up? I know this cat. Come here, let me holler at you. And I'll take him outside in the corridor where there ain't no cameras or nothing like that. He'll give me my money. And I'll probably drop off some more work to him, which may be some cigarettes or some weed or whatever it is that, that I was hustling at the time. And I would give it back to him and he'll go right back inside the housing area. They wouldn't search him because he just came from being escorted by an officer. Mwah. So now, listen, don't judge me. Read the book, Corruption Officer. It's on sale on Amazon. Check me out. So now, I had just finished going around collecting all my money. I had a pocket full of money. Then I went back to my post. Like I said, I was working overtime, and I was at a post that wasn't normally my post. It was a dorm area. So it was like about 50 inmates in there, just me and another officer. This was his regular post. Now, like I said, from one street cat to another, you can smell ass. You can smell a dude that's not aggressive. You can smell, a passive individual. That's what I'm going to say. I'm not going to say punk. I'm going to say passive. So I'm working with this dude. I know what I tolerate from an inmate versus what he tolerates. I see that damn near the inmates run him. I'm not about to get up and fight his battles. This is how she got to establish himself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting there chilling, knock on the door. Who is it? It's the captain. The captain come in. He's my boy. We cool and everything. Of course, he have the drinkity drink. He had the pint of 2-liter bottle of Lipton iced tea that he had poured the iced out and filled it up with Hennessy. My man. We cool. We sitting there talking about the game, shooting the shit, talking about chicks, all kind of stuff. So right now, we sipping. Your boy is sourced up. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. This dude is running the house. I'm going to sit back and fall back. Now, what happened was, earlier, an inmate left the housing area. They sent him up north. He got found guilty. They sent him up north. But you can't take your commissary. Once you get your commissary, you can't take your commissary with you. So he left his commissary behind. It was in the bubble. And then he didn't designate it to give it out himself to some inmates. So the inmates was on the bubble fiending to get that bag of commissary. So it's not my housing area. So I'm like, you're not getting it. You're not getting the commissary. That's it. So I'm sourced up. I'm sitting here. And I get to dozing off. So my partner says he's going to make a run to go get something to eat. I'm like, no problem. I got this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting there and I'm dozing off. Now, I'm telling you, in the academy, they tell all individuals, don't you doze off and go to sleep around these inmates. You know what I'm saying? Everybody hear the infamous tale about the female who dozed off and she woke up and she had all kind of clear skin. I'm just going to put that out there. She dozed off and she woke up and she had all kind of clear skin. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't know who done it and this and that. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Inmates, at the chance of opportunity, you don't think that they will have a sex with a female officer in front of other inmates? They don't care. Especially if they ain't touched women in years and they found a willing participant. So you're not supposed, even as an officer, male officer, you're not supposed to go to sleep. But I was dead tired. I'm in the office. I'm thinking my partner closed the door. So now I'm zonked. I'm gone. And I kind of halfway wake up out of my sleep and I see an inmate with a sling dragging the bag of commissary out the office. But I'm half asleep, in and out and everything. So I'm tired. I go back to sleep. When I wake up, I'm woken up by my partner and he's like, yo, where's the bag of commissary? So I'm looking and it's gone. And I'm like, yo, no, these Negroes did not come in here in this bubble and violate me and take this goddamn commissary and take this dude's commissary. Like, I mean, they probably would have gave it out and everything, but you don't do that to me. You ain't coming in here just robbing me and taking the commissary. Is in the officer station. If you know what I'm talking about, the ramifications of an inmate coming in the officer station, taking something and walking back out, I went ham. Went in there, cut all the lights on, and I vaguely remember one dude with the sling in his, dragging it with the sling. I was half in and out of sleep. So I go right over to him. And guess what? He's the herb. He's the punk. He's the one they threatened and made him go in there and take it. So I'm asking him, yo, where's this commissary at? Where the goddamn commissary? I'm about to go ballistic. So, of course, I grab his arm. It's in a sling. He just came from the medical and clinic and everything. I'm squeezing his arm. He in pain and everybody. CEO, leave him alone, this and that. And I'm so embarrassed and disrespected that you came in here and stole from me. But I have no clue because there is no evidence. All the evidence, I'm going to tell you like this. I'm going to be honest with you. All the evidence is walking right around me in some inmate's butt. They done took them Snickers and Chipperoos and whatever that was in that commissary and they done broke it down between amongst them. And you ain't going to never find that. Unless you do a cavity search. You know what I'm saying? Or you go in the inmate locker, you don't know if it's from the commissary. So they got me. They got your mans in them. They robbed me and they took this dude's commissary. So I'm sitting there fuming. The dude in the house is like, yo, what are you going to do? If you're going to report them, you're never going to find the joint. Then they're going to ask you like why you was sleeping on post and stuff like that. So I'm infuriated. I feel disrespected and everything. So I'm walking down the corridor. I left post. I'm going home and everything. I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers really robbed me. They got me. You know what I'm saying? So as I'm driving and everything, I'm going home. So I do my usual. I'm stopping by the liquor store, get me a little half a pint or something like this. And guess what? Your man's going in his pocket to reach for his cash, and his cash is not there. These dudes really got me, son. Like, how could I be so tired they went in my pockets and got the money that I collected earlier? I didn't even know how much it was, but I know it was a few hundred. They got me, my man. You know what I'm saying? So that's how your boy, I'm the CO. When I say the CO who got robbed, that would be me. The dumbass CO that got robbed inside the jail by an inmate. It's your boy, Big G. I got more stories to come. If you ever become a correction officer, don't you take a black ass to go to sleep. You stay awake, because these boys ain't your friends. They'll get you, and they'll be sitting there shuckling and smuggling in your face with your money in their asshole. I'm out.